Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks. Somebody's trying to reduplicate this item and want to know how this was done. Uh, they didn't want me to use the picture that they sent me, so I just went on the internet and found a picture that's pretty big, uh, sharp, pretty clear. But so if you have a good, well, it's not that good, but it'll work for this process. So these, when I first looked at it, it looks like kind of castle and cut off and uh, random shapes. So I'm going to draw a 1 inch line. And then I'm going to make my nudge factor 1 inch. And I am going to Control D and just go all the way across the page. Don't know how many you want. I'm going to make it a little bit different than this one. This one has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 or so. I'm going to do a few more. Doesn't really matter. And then I'm not very good at sporadic spacing, but if you set your nudge factor on like 1/2 inch and go up with this one and down with this one and then up twice with this one and down twice with this one and then maybe just up once, don't move that one and move down. So like I said, I'm not very good at moving stuff around, but you get the idea. Have some of them the same and make some of them a little bit different. And you could change your nudge factor to 0.25 and just move one of these up or down just a little bit. So let's call that good. And I'm going to make this shape by taking the virtual segment delete key and make a shape. Some of the lines were pretty close. Now what you would need to do is take the Smart Fill tool and fill that in to get that shape. This is made up of lines, so it won't really work. Now you could take this picture and rotate this. I'm going to rotate it 45 degrees. And I'm going to put it over the girl. The only problem is, and they look like they did the same thing here, we need to make a box. So with an object, you can actually select your object and then hold down the shift key and double click and you'll get a rectangle. And I'm going to use different colors than they are. Well, let's don't use that blue. Let's use this blue. And well, you know what? They went right down the middle. So let's take a 2-point line and go from here to there. Smart Fill tool and fill these in. Don't worry about the red right now. That's where the picture is going to go. Let's change it to drab green. Now we actually missed a little place, so we need to go back to that blue, wherever it might be, and fill in that little spot. It wouldn't allow us to get into. Now, from here on out, do not nudge or do not move. This thing is, well, almost 20 inches, so we'll set our nudge factor on 22. And we'll nudge this red. Well, that we don't need anymore. Just delete it. We'll nudge this red out of the way. I've got my line, so I'm going to cut it. Now, we can nudge it probably the other side, but we need to do not move your item, move your picture. And we probably need it to fit all in there, so let's make it a little bit bigger. And you got to look, see what and see that one up part isn't going to work. There we go. Well, we need the girl's head in it. But see, it's just personal preference. Let's do it like this, and we'll have some parts we'll just have to fill in. Then select them both and go to the intersect tool. And look at that. Now we've got some parts that are funky, and I think that's exactly what they did. So we can take now the Smart Fill tool, and let's say we don't know what those colors are anymore. We can take the Smart Fill tool and get the Eyedropper tool and take a sample of that and fill that in and see how the intersect is going to affect that. Now take the Eyedropper tool, take a sample there. That's really a pretty cool idea. I kind of like it. Now you might be able to see some lines. You know, it's funny in Corel, you can see lines when you zoom in. So what I would suggest doing is nudge our picture out of the way, maybe pretty far, and try to get all the greens and see all the broken pieces. And let's try this. Let's try to combine them. Okay, and then get all the purples and combine them. And what the I don't know why it worked on the green and it didn't work on the purple, but I'm not worried. I can break these lines apart, and this should work. Now take the Smart Fill tool, set on that same color, and fill these in. That way we've got solid items. Okay, one more. I keep forgetting about that spot. That one doesn't need to be combined. Then take away your outline by right-clicking. Move this back, move our picture back. Well, still don't, oh, you know what? Let me back up here. Remember when I cut out those lines? I cut out the wrong lines. I needed to cut, those are the two lines we filled in. So let's try cutting these lines. Now take the Smart Fill tool. I got a little bitty piece right up there. Take the Smart Fill tool, fill that in. Take away the outline. Take that and move it back. Take our picture, move it back. That's a one little green area right up there, but that can be fixed. And it's just, when you're doing it for yourself, just take your time. That's, I don't know what you would, maybe they're going to print on a t-shirt. But then you could pick any color you wanted. I hope that helped them a little bit, and thank you for watching.